y'all, I'm going to do a review about a 2020 Chevy 3500 HD. I've been a Ford guy as long as I've lived. I've owned one Chevy, gosh, when I was 17 years old. It was a 99, and I made more payments and parts at the local parts store than I did payments. It was just a train wreck of a truck. And so I swore off Chevy. And I've owned Ford F-150s, Ford F-250, owned a 6.0 Ford that cost me a fortune in diesel parts. But I've still got two F-150s, love them, they're plow trucks. I'm really hard on my equipment. We do commercial snow removal. This year I wanted to buy a brand new truck. All my trucks are a little bit older. I ended up buying a GMC W4500 cab over. It's an Isuzu, but it's got a GMC brand on it. Bought one of those. I spent like 10 grand in repairs on it last winter during snow season. Just really expensive truck to work on. So I went out, bought a 2020 Chevy 3500 HD 6.6 gas. It gets 401 horsepower, and according to Chevy, 464 foot-pound of torque. This truck's a rocket, and I never thought I'd be really super happy with a Chevy. Even when I went and first looked at it, wasn't super thrilled about the front end, and it's grown on me. I like it now. The interior of the truck is beautiful. I just kind of want to give an honest review of this truck. I'm going to be doing a build on this truck. I'm going to be pushing this truck to the max this winter. We do commercial snow removal for some major accounts. We're going to have some neat drone footage. We're going to have the build process of this. If you're a snowplow contractor, it ought to be kind of fun to watch how I do things, because I'm real DIY. I like doing, my own builds and things like that. Other than, like the snowplow being mounted, I won't do that myself. I have a guy that does that stuff. We're putting a 16-foot rear plow on the back by Short Iron Fabrication up in Muskegon, Michigan, I believe. Could be wrong on that. I've got a Western whiteout going on the front. I've got a Western Striker salt spreader in the back right now. We're in the season right now. Surprisingly, it's November 4th, and we never see snow this early, but we've had 2 snowstorms already. So I had my other trucks plowing, used this one to spread salt, worked out great. It hauls salt like a beast. But I want to do a review of this truck. I'm going to be pushing it to its limit, really, testing the truck. And, being a new model year, the new design kind of scared me, but I got a 150,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty. The truck, Chevy offered me a better deal than Ford would. So I bit the bullet and went with Chevy. And so I want to give an honest review of it. Me being a Ford guy, it's going to come honest. So far, I haven't really found anything that I haven't liked about the truck. I got the work truck edition. So I've got the vinyl flooring, which I'll show you. I've got the vinyl flooring. I've got the infotainment system. So everything's, real nice. One thing that's really cool about this, so contractors, you may like this if you have two phones, a personal phone and a work phone. This infotainment system will let you hook up multiple phones and answer them. So if I have my personal cell phone hooked up to here and I'm listening to, Amazon Music or whatever, if my business line rings that I'm recording you guys on right now, it'll still ring through here and I can answer it and be hands-free and keep plowing snow and continue on. So it's really a neat feature that I didn't expect to get. I just kind of happened to stumble upon it. I don't have the rear camera on right now because the tailgate's off. Other than that, it's a pretty standard feature. It's got all your standard buttons. It doesn't have heated seats, nothing like that, nothing, super fancy. But for a work truck edition, it was everything that I could hope for. Let's see, trailer brake controller. I had to add in a upfitter switch, so that's something I was kind of bummed that I didn't have, is any upfitter switches. So I put those in. This one here turns on my salt spreader. It's just everything's pretty nice about the truck. So if I could have gotten a couple things from Chevy, okay, so one thing I don't like about the truck, the center console on the work truck edition does not lift up. You can't store stuff in here. I mean, that had to have cost Chevy like 20 bucks to be an upgrade. And to me, it's just kind of ridiculous they didn't put in, you know, the storage compartment under there, especially in a work truck. You know, guys have, you know, tools and pens and paper and all that crap. I think Chevy kind of dropped the ball a little bit on that one. I thought it had it when I bought it. Got home, didn't realize it, didn't play with it enough, I guess. It's got your standard cup holders, all that good jargon. It does have power folding mirrors. So when I pull in the garage, it is too wide to go in my shop, even though I put on bigger doors. I believe the mirrors are heated. Can't be too sure about it. Oh, so I can fold them in. I can show you a little button down here. It's pretty neat. On the Chevys, you can push and you got an LED function. It will not work if you're moving forward in drive, but if you put it in reverse, if I have that button pushed, and anytime I put it in reverse or park, these lights will come on. It's pretty neat. They do kind of cause a little bit of a weird reflection, though, with the backup camera, I have found, with the tailgate backup camera. They kind of make a little bit of a weird reflection. So I normally don't run them if I'm, you know, backing up or anything. It's just if I'm in park and I'm working on something. But overall, I mean, the truck's really well equipped. It's a rocket compared to my last, you know, my other Ford. I mean, it's got almost double the horsepower. I've only got 1,600 miles on it. I'm getting about 12.5 miles to the gallon. That's with a lot of idle time, though. A lot of slow driving, spreading salt, things like that. I'm guessing once it's broke in and I get some more highway miles, probably going to be up in that 15 mile to gallon range. Could be wrong. I don't know what, Chevy rates it for. But this truck's going to get tested, and you know, I want to give a review. It's going to be a neat build. I'm going to have some cool drone footage. It's going to be a fun time. So I'll keep you guys posted, and we'll do a little walk around on the outside of the truck. Make sure you subscribe, because that's the only way you're going to know if I post more videos about this. So hit the subscribe button, and let's get to the outside of the truck. The truck's really dirty. Like I said, it's a work truck. This truck's going to get put through the paces. Right now, okay, one complaint. I haven't brought it up to Chevy yet because I've only had to put gas in it 3 or 4 times. It's got the capless system. When I've been putting fuel in it, if I click the pump on full speed and let it go of it, it pops. You have to have it on like the slowest setting. So I'm hoping Ford guy, I'm hoping Chevy can fix that for me. I'm gonna have to get that done. It does have heated back glass, however, with all my equipment, I really can't see out of it, but in the off season, it's a nice function. Right now, I've got a Western Striker salt spreader back there, but this is just pretty much a Chevy review right now. But as far as equipment that's going on the truck, this is a 1.5 cubic yard salt spreader. It's gonna be getting a 16-foot rear plow made by Short Iron Fabrication. The plow is a box plow, and when you hit buttons, the sides fold out, so you have a 16-foot wood plow. They're sweet plows. I've already got my pre-order in on it. They're building it now. The hardest thing is the hitch style. Hopefully the wind's not bothering you. The hitch, they're still working on building my hitch. Everything on the truck's real sleek. These steps are nice. This front step, when I first saw it, I thought, man, that is dorky. But as you can tell by all the dirt, I've been using the crap out of it. I mean, it's a handy little step. So being a Ford guy, I would have made fun of Chevy for this, but it's working. The truck rides pretty well for a 3500 too. I had an F250, it was a 06 F250, and it rode twice as hard as this truck. And it was an F250, not a 110. So, I mean, it's got Ranchero shocks. Tires on it are, you know, pretty decent for being stock. It's got the Z71 package badge, but my other Chevy that I had was the Z71, and it had a lot more features for the Z71. So right now we've got the plow mounts hooked up. This is a Western snowplow, Western whiteout, and this is the front end everyone's talking about that they're not a huge fan of. And honestly, it takes some getting used to. It's a little bit, it's different. I mean, they really, when they said they did a ground up design, they really did different. It's got LED cab lights across the top, LED marker lights on the sides. As far as trucks go though, I mean, for a work truck edition, it's a sharp looking truck, and it's a powerhouse. So I'm gonna get this thing all outfitted with all the plow equipment and start putting it through its paces and give you guys a good real world review of, you know, just how tough this truck is. And hopefully I don't have to use the warranty, but it's there if I need it. And you guys just stay tuned, subscribe, and we'll see how this thing does. Have a good day.